My name is Rabbi Cohen. I am the rabbi of Temple Anshe Sholom. I'm in my 19th year in this congregation. Been serving as a rabbi for close to 40 years. Anshe Sholom's really quite unique in a lot of ways. I mean, it is the oldest Reform congregation in Canada, established before Canada was a country. And it was established as a Reform congregation. You know, these German Jews who brought their liberal Judaism with them when they came here. The congregation is very different than it was when I came here in 2007. We've lost a whole generation since then. And this was a congregation in crisis when I came here because they had lost a lot of members. Finances of the congregation were not in good shape at all. We're at a completely different place now. We're financially stable. We've had like 50 new families joining the congregation in the last year and a half. And the new membership, the growth has all been exactly the kind of growth you want. It's young families who are very committed. We're really at a place now where we can guarantee, the future. And I take a great measure of satisfaction in that.
Hi, I'm Paula Baro, and I serve as Cantor here at Temple Anshe Sholom in Hamilton, Ontario. What I love about our Temple Anshe Sholom family is the diversity of our congregants. All ages, all sexual orientation. It's just such an inclusive and diverse community. And there is love and welcome for everyone in this community. The thing I'm most passionate about, more than music, is community building. It's about a chance to come together and feel a sense of belonging and feeling like through that belonging, you make a difference in the world. For me, that's the gift of Temple Anshe Sholom, and that is the heart of my work.
We are a very diverse community. We really promote the idea of pluralism and diversity. This was founded as a solidly Ashkenazic congregation, and yet now we have many people of color in the congregation. The synagogue's been greatly enriched by a lot of people who have converted to Judaism over the years, so they come with a different kind of background. Most importantly, we've worked so hard to be a really welcoming and open community over the last number of years, and I think a lot of people will tell you that that's what attracted them to the congregation. It's so important. What inspired me to make a career in religious leadership is the fact that Reform Judaism is open and diverse and pluralistic and cares about social justice issues in the larger community and interfaith relations. We're a community where people can practice Judaism on their own terms, and nobody's judging them for it. Nobody needs to apologize for the kind of Judaism that they find meaningful in their own lives. You're part of the community. That's what's important.
I think that music is an integral part of Judaism in general. There were instruments that were played in the ancient temple. We brought that back to our services, so including guitar, including keyboards, including organ perhaps. What is unique about the Reform movement is that even on Shabbat, we are using instruments. The idea of using electricity is not a factor for us in Shabbat, and we're willing to take that on and use it to enhance our Shabbat experience. One of the changes that I was passionate about was bringing some new music, always keeping some of what is familiar and what feels safe and what keeps people who have been here a long time connected to their home synagogue, but offering maybe one or two new melodies on a Friday night. And eventually, you know what, those have become favorites in our congregation and people are asking for those. So I think that the journey that we go on musically in our prayer services is a really powerful thing, and that brings me a lot of joy to be able to bring that to the congregation.
While we're not a halachic movement, we're not a legally bound movement. They often say that halacha has a vote but not a veto. But at the same time, certainly the moral and ethical teachings of the prophets really guides us in a very important way. And I find the prophetic teachings to be profoundly meaningful. But again, just this sort of social imperative of being open and welcoming and accepting and not judgmental is really become a core value of the congregation. And that, to me, is the most important part.
Temple Anshe Sholom is not only a place to come into the sanctuary and to worship. We're a place that has films, discussions, learnings of all type. It's a safe place to come and start a project. Our social action committee is incredible, out there investigating projects that they can do to make our community a better place. And the opportunity to work together with amazing people is what our shul is all about. Everyone is welcome at our services anytime. I want to encourage you to give us a try. I think that you're going to find a place of belonging, a place where you're comfortable, and a place where you're genuinely, warmly welcomed. I want to wish everyone a Shabbat Shalom, and I hope I see you at a service soon.